It's a routine traffic stop.
Young man.
But the man pulled over won't listen.
Show me your hands.
We know he's reaching for a gun. The officer can only guess.
I'll use this. I will use it. Show me your hands.
In this case,
Show me
too
your
late.
hands.
It's a new perspective for the man under this mask.
Helmets off.
Wow. Damn.
Activist Quanell X.
That was real.
Police can do whatever they want to do. Absolutely unjustified.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I saw this story, I couldn't wait to speak to Minister Quanell X again. And here he is, national spokesman for the new Black Panther Nation and leader of the new Black Panther Party in Texas. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon to you and your listening audience.
Well, tell us how this experience, being put in these situations where you're meeting suspects and you're required to shoot, hold fire, or use your taser, how this has changed your perspective on what the police do.
Well, it was absolutely a beneficial learning experience for me. It gave me the opportunity to walk a day in their shoes to some degree, and it allowed me to see some of the same scenarios that they see on a daily basis. And what I learned was that officers, when they pull someone over or approach a suspect, they really have no idea of what that suspect has, what that suspect is going to do. So the officer really is at the mercy of any individual whom they're pulling over, because only that individual knows what he or she is going to do. And I think it's very important that the most important thing I took from that whole experience, and I want to encourage every brother and sister within a sound of my voice, if you can hear this, I'm asking and pleading with you to please obey an officer's command. Even if you believe he's disrespectful, he's wrong, he's out of line, he doesn't have it right, don't fight with him out there at the scene. Don't argue and go back and forth out there at the scene. There are venues and avenues for you to pursue to go for justice if that officer is wrong. But don't fight out there at the scene. Please comply with an officer's command.
And tell me how you felt going in. I mean, obviously, I've talked to you, I know, but you didn't feel that way. In other words, if I had said to you, and maybe I did, or others over the course of, Ferguson and other instances throughout the years, but Minister, shouldn't you always obey the police no matter what? You would have said what at that point?
I would say it based on how the officer is treating the individual, if the officer is right or wrong. But now I'm going to say that for the purpose of saving lives, and my job is to help save the lives of my young brothers and sisters because we're losing them too many, you got to obey an officer's command. We have to really teach our people to pursue the avenues that are available to them to go after an officer with the IED division, filing a complaint, etc. But don't fight out there at the scene, because an officer can go from 0 to 100 with a suspect that is not being compliant and that is being combative.
Would you, I don't know, do you have a relationship with Al Sharpton where you could pick up the phone and others, Jesse Jackson? Would you urge them to send the same message? Because those words, and Barack Obama, because those words have never crossed their lips.
I would like to encourage Brother Al, and I know Brother Al, and I've met Brother Jesse on several occasions. I would like to encourage my elders. If you want to get it right, and if you really want to speak from a perspective of seeing both sides, take the simulation training. There are going to be many that's going to say, don't take it. There's going to be many that's going to say, you're selling out for doing it, but you're not. And remember, Reverend Jackson and Reverend Sharpton, you say that you're a reverend. And remember that Christ Jesus came into the world not to be popular, but to be right. So it may not be popular that you would do it, but it's the right thing for you to do. Take the simulation training and then say how you feel and what you think. Because I learned a great deal from doing it.
Yeah, Minister, it's a great message. It really is. No matter what color the kid is, teach your kids to obey the police, and you're right. You could go after them legally afterward. Thank you very much. Great to talk to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Quanell X, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad that that's his point of view now. I've been saying that for decades. Give Me 5 is next.